Hello children, this is Ashlata Jagdish. I welcome you all to class 4 social studies. Today you are going to learn about the fourth chapter, that is agriculture. In this lesson you are going to learn about the types of Indian crops and livestock rearing. These are the 2 points which you are going to learn in this video now. Okay children? So first now let's study about the cash crops children. So we will see here what are the cash crops like sugarcane, oilseeds, cotton, jute and rubber, where we grow all these. In a slideshow I will show all this. Okay. The first cash crop is sugarcane. The hot tropical climate of India is suitable for the cultivation of sugarcane. Hot tropical climate means what? Where the place which receives the sun rays directly. That place is called as hot tropical climate, children. India is one of the leading producers of sugarcane in the world. Means India produces more of sugarcane. Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of sugarcane in India. The other states that produce sugarcane are Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Sugar and jaggery are the main products from sugarcane. You might have seen your mother making sweets out of jaggery and sugar. You have tasted, I think. We use sugar and jaggery. This is the product which we get from the sugarcane. Now let's see what is jute. India is the world's largest producer of jute. It grows well in warm and wet climate. Here I am showing you the picture of jute, how it is grown. Jute is used to make bags, carpets and a variety of other products. It is the cheapest natural fiber. Apart from cotton, this fiber is produced in large amounts and used in a variety of packaging materials. It is mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar, Assam and Odisha. Oil seeds include groundnuts, castor seed, sunflower seeds, mustard seeds and sesame. Vegetable oils and fats are extracted from oil seeds. You can see in the picture, these are the oil seeds from which we take out the oil which we use for cooking. They are used in cooking. Vegetable oils are liquid at room temperature, whereas fats are solid. Oil seeds are grown throughout the country. In India, Gujarat is the leading producer of groundnuts. Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan are the leading producers of mustard seeds. So children, you can see groundnuts, where it is grown in more in Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan grow more mustard seeds. So this is all about oil seeds. Cotton is grown in regions with bright sunshine and moderate rainfall. Cotton is used in textile industry to make a variety of clothes such as yarn for stitching, towels, shirts and pants. Cotton is grown in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Indian coffee is said to be the finest when grown in shaded places instead of direct sunlight. It is mainly grown in the southern states of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. It is also grown in the regions of Seven Sisters. Seven Sisters, this is the place where you find that is Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, Nagaland. These states are called as Seven Sisters. Here you grow the coffee more. Many varieties of coffee are grown, including Arabica and Robusta. Indian coffee is said to have the finest taste in the world. And India is also one of the world's largest producer of tea. It grows well in tropical climate and is grown in the Nilgiri hills in the south, Assam and west. Each variety has a characteristic flavor. Darjeeling tea, grown in the northern part of West Bengal, is the world famous. Spices are used to give a good flavor to the food we eat. The common spices are cardamom, cloves, pepper, cinnamon and nutmeg. Spices are grown in Kerala and Karnataka. Rubber is obtained naturally from many plant species. It is primarily grown in Kerala and the southwest coast of Tamil Nadu. It is also grown in coastal Karnataka, Goa and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is most commonly used as pencil erasers and rubber bands. It is used in making tires and tubes in the automobile industry. This is all about the cash crops. Now let's see the food crops. First is rice. Rice is a kharif crop. So rice is grown in the kharif season, means monsoon season. India is the second largest producer of rice in the world after China. It is the most important crop in India. Rice is the staple food of people in the southern and eastern parts of our country. Staple food means, I said earlier only, it is the main food of our country. So rice is grown in Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Kerala, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Punjab and West Bengal. More than 4,000 varieties of rice are grown in India. It depends on the weather, soil and structure of the region where it is grown. Some of the popular varieties of rice are Basmati, Poni, Sona Masuri and Ambe Mohar. This is all about rice, children. In this picture you can see the wheat crop, children. Wheat is a rabi crop which is grown in the winter season. So it's called as rabi crop. India is one of the leading wheat producers in the world. It is the second most important crop in India. It is the staple food of north and northwestern parts of India. Wheat crop requires cool winters and hot summers. Indo-Gangetic plains are the most favorable region for growing wheat. Indo-Gangetic plains means north side where the Ganga river flows. The major states that grow wheat are Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh produces the highest quantity of wheat in India. Jawar is grown in areas with hot and dry climate. This jawar we grow in the area where you find the hot and dry climate, like we have in Gulbarga. Is it? Maharashtra produces the largest quantity of jawar, followed by Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Leading state in growing jawar is Maharashtra. Then comes Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. If you go to these states, you find people growing jawar. The next food crop is ragi. Ragi is grown in the throughout the year. Means whole year you can get this ragi crop. It is mostly grown and consumed in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan. You find people growing ragi in the states of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra and Rajasthan. And you find these people will eat more of this ragi crop. Bajra is grown in the regions with dry climate. India is the largest producer of bajra. It is consumed in Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. You see, when you visit to Rajasthan, Haryana and Gujarat, these are the places where you find bajre ki roti we call. It is very famous there. And it is their staple food also, we can say. So this is the India, our country India is the largest producer of bajra also. Pulses are grown all over the country. Means in every state we grow the pulses. India is the world's largest producer and consumer of pulses. They are grown in the regions with dry climate again. Madhya Pradesh is the leading producer of pulses in India, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. So pulses is grown in all over the country and it is consumed in all over the country by all the people. But here you see Madhya Pradesh is leading in growing the pulses, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan. Means these people grow more of pulses here. So now let's study about the livestock rearing. Livestock, what does this mean? It refers to animals like cow, goats, sheep and poultries, mules, oxen, horses and camels. So these are raised for the survival or to make money. Means survival means they give us food. These are cultivated in the farm, and for the to make money means for the transport of products to the buyers. We use them for transport also, and we get food and we get eggs, milk products and meat, is it? And even wool also we get, and they help us in the fields for ploughing the field and for the transport. These are all the uses of these animals, and they also give us milk products. Here animal husbandry refers to breeding of animals for meat or for animal products like milk and other milk products and wool and other things. Example, for cows for milk, is it? Then sheep for wool, hens for eggs and goats for their meat. So we will see it in detail now. Let's see. Livestock is for our survival and for making money. We do this. We take care of the animals. The various uses of livestock are as follows. Cattle, camels and horses help farmers to plough their fields and used as a means of transport in the villages. See here, cattle means oxen, cows, bullocks, buffaloes. These all we call as cattle. Camels and horses, they help farmers to plough their fields and used as a transport, means of transport. Means what happens? They carry the goods from the field to their buyers, and also help villagers to move from one place to another place. So camel is one of the animal which is good in desert also, we can say. Cows give us milk. A variety of dairy products is produced from milk. What are the milk products, children? Ghee, curd, butter and cheese. These all we get from the milk only. So we rear these cows for the milk products. Then goats give us milk and meat, and sheep give us wool and leather, which we use for our daily life, like bags. Those are beds. These are all made up of leather only. So here you use the skin of cattle and camels and other animals for the leather purpose. Okay. Camels are useful in deserts. I said camels can live without water for many days, and in desert you find very less quantity of water. So camels are good in desert. Cattle waste is used as manure and to produce biogas. Cattle waste, cow dung and all, we say. These are used as manure, means which will yield you good crops if you use it in the field. And it also produces the biogas, which is environment friendly. In hilly regions, mules and yaks are used to transport goods and people. In hilly areas where it is very difficult to carry the goods on their back, in such places what they do? They use mules and yaks. And poultry refers to birds like hens, ducks, goose and fowls. Fowls are also cock and hen, we can say, which are grown for their food, meat. Okay, poultry refers to birds. Here we raise these hens and ducks. This is called as poultry farm. For their eggs and meat. Even their feathers, cocks and hens' feathers are used to stuff the pillows. Means we fill it in the pillow, which makes the pillow very soft. Okay. Even sometimes we fill it with cotton also. But here poultry farm, using this poultry farm, these feathers of these birds, we can even stuff the pillows, children. This is all about the agriculture lesson. Here I think it's very clear. You have learnt about the what is meant by agriculture, food crops and cash crops, kharif and rabi seasons, and about the livestock rearing. I hope it's clear now. Till we meet in the next session. Take care. Thank you.